And this is the Inside Out Show. Here we go.
Hi, and welcome to the Inside Out Show. I'm your host, Jared Mallon, and today we have Nathan Haber, Aaron Bosley, and LeVon David aside me. So today we'll be talking globalization and what our opinions are of it. So, what do you guys believe globalization is?
I believe globalization is the integration of markets, nations, technology in a way that enables businesses and nations to go around the world in a much faster and cheaper way.
Yeah, totally. So now, what do you reckon its origins are, guys? Like, where do you believe it originated from? I mean, I've done a bit of research into this, and I found that in 1492, when Christopher Columbus actually found America, when they were trading with the Chinese and a lot of Asian countries, as well as some European countries that are around then, that's how globalization began, between them trading silver and necessities that each country want and need to survive with.
Well, I agree, but I think like there was a bit of failure through the products that like some of their stuff they weren't trading on time and stuff, and now that globalization has improved throughout the world, it's becoming better and it's becoming more efficient.
Yeah, totally, I agree with you.
And as Nathan said, in my opinion, I think globalization is uniting the world more better, and yeah.
Okay, so now that we've spoken about globalization, I think that it's very important that we also speak about how it affects our relationships between developed and developing countries. Because as we all know, there's a big difference between developed and developing countries. And that affects their relationship, how they live day to day in their society, and their poverty and wealth. LeVon, would you like to add on to that?
Yep, sure. Poverty and wealth have affected the global relationships in the world. And so firstly, goods and services are available per person, and
I believe these global relationships sometimes can't be helped due to the fact that of their geography in the world and where they're situated. If they're situated near land, like areas where there's tectonic plates, where that's really unlucky because they suffer from natural disaster a lot more than what we do, living in a stable country.
Makes it a bit more harder to work together.
Yeah, like Australia. Okay, so now I believe this is probably the most important part. What solutions do you believe we can promote to the government on how to minimise the gap between developed and developing countries?
Well, the solution that we can implement into minimizing the gap is between the developed and developing countries is to start and continue multiple charities that can help create and minimize the gap between developed and developing countries. We can help these charities by donating generously to them.
Yeah, I mean that's the most important part, developing generously.
Yeah. Another way that we can minimize the gap between developed and developing countries is by sending people to help and teach these people of the developing countries and give them necessary items and requirements, and giving them money making techniques so that they can gather their own money and become better people through globalization.
Yeah.
And so once these countries have developed, they can help us and join the growth and spread of globalization.
Yes. Okay, so I'd like to thank our special guests Nathan Haber, Aaron Bosley, and LeVon David for joining me in tonight's show. That's Inside Out Show done.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.